For our lasagna, there's two main components. We have our meat sauce and we have our cheese sauce. To start off with our meat sauce, I have my pan heating here on my lovely Mabe oven, Mabe stove. I'm just going to add a few dashes of olive oil on top. And then I'm going to add one whole onion, diced. I want to cook this down so it gets sweet. The sweetness from the onions will balance out the acidity from the tomatoes. So we cook this down for about 8 to 10 minutes. Our onions are now translucent and tender. To them, I'm going to add our 1 pound of ground meat with 2 Italian sausages. We're just going to break this up into smaller pieces so we have even coating, an even layer of meat, so everything cooks properly. Just going to break this down, mix it up well with the onions. Nice and caramelized. So our meat is cooked already. I've done quite a few research on why we use pork. It's mainly just to develop the flavor of your lasagna. If you do not want to use the pork sausage, you could just, instead of 1 pound of ground beef, you could use 1.5 pounds of the ground beef for this recipe. It's just going to make it a lot more richer. Flavor is going to develop even more. To the meat, I'm going to lower the flame and add our marinara sauce and our garlic. The recipe asks for 3 cloves of garlic. I put 4. Love garlic. Just going to mix this up, allow this to cook down. I'm also going to add some Worcestershire sauce, some Lea and Perrins, and leave it to cook down. Just let everything incorporate up into it. So while our meat sauce is cooking on low, we're going to make our cheese sauce. It's simply 1 15-ounce container of ricotta cheese. Slide that right in there. We're going to add 3/4 cups of Parmesan cheese. Egg, 1 whole egg. We're using 2 teaspoons of Italian seasoning, which is simply dried basil, oregano, and rosemary with some salt and pepper. We're also going to add some 2 cups of mozzarella cheese. And now we just mix everything until it's well incorporated. Just mix it all up. So our cheese sauce is ready, our meat is ready. So let's get to preparing our lasagna. I'll just set this on this side so it's easier for me to plate. Today I'm using lasagna that they don't need to be boiled. I read the packaging, everything well, and I could just go with placing this on without boiling. Check on your package to see if you do need to boil it or not. To start off, I'm going to put a layer of meat on the base. And then from here we place our first layer of the pasta. This one there. So from here is going to be more meat placed on top, followed by our ricotta cheese mix, more noodles, more meat, more cheese, and then we're going to top it off with a lot of mozzarella and Parmesan cheese. And to finish off, we're going to add another layer of mozzarella mixed with Parmesan cheese. If it ain't cheesy, it's not gonna go down easy. And now we're off to the oven. We have it set at 350 degrees. This is going to cook for about 30 minutes. I should cover this first actually. And then for the last 10 minutes, I'm going to uncover and have all the cheese melt and get boil it and just delicious. So let's get to it. And there you have it, guys. Easy homemade lasagna. So good, smells really good. Let's give it a try. It's still hot. This is good. You gotta try this at home.